Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oli, and on this channel I'm talking about traveling, learning languages and life in Finland. And in today's video I want to talk about what to do if you don't have passion or interest in learning languages. As you can guess from my videos, learning languages is one of my biggest passions in life. But I've started to realize that not all the people are like me. And there are people who don't like learning languages. Actually, it's not a bad thing because we are all different and it's okay, it's good. But since I've started my YouTube channel, I started to think about the same things a little bit differently. And now I think, what can I do for these people? How can I help these people to find this passion? Well, what can I say for sure is that language learning will be more effective for you if you like what you're doing. So the main question of this video is actually what to do if you don't have this passion or this interest about learning languages. And another question is, what can you do if you don't like, for some reason, you don't like learning foreign languages? We all learned a foreign language at school. And unfortunately, not all of us had a good experience in it. But I can tell you only about my school because I was born and grew up in Russia, and I don't know how it is the situation in other countries and in other schools. But when I was studying at school, the system of teaching a language, well, it was not perfect, okay? And even if you had a passion about learning languages in your young age, probably this system would destroy it. But one episode happened in my life back then, and I think that it saved the situation. Well, we had an ordinary English language lesson at school, and on this lesson, for some reason, I don't know, came a group of people. They introduced themselves and they told us that they're native English speakers from Great Britain. I have no idea what did they forget in my school. But all that I can remember is that I looked at them as they were aliens from another planet because they spoke English so well. You know, it was a discovery for me back then that there is in the world there are some people who speak other languages, and at that moment I realized that a language is not only a grammar, a language is not only a book of boring exercises, okay, but it's a way to expand your mind, to remove these boundaries in your head. And since then, I've been learning languages for 20 years by now. I've started to learn English when I was approximately 7 years old, and now I'm 27, so about 20 years of learning languages, okay? So I'm pretty expert in this, not in teaching, but at least in learning. And you know, I bet not everyone had so interesting experience of learning languages at school, but I believe that this past experience should not determine your future. And if you didn't like learning languages at school, well, I can understand you. But now we have endless possibilities to learn foreign languages. I mean, there are so many different ways to do this. For example, YouTube, different platforms like italki or Preply, where you can find a teacher for any language that you want to learn. And also different language learning apps. There are so many possibilities to learn languages now. So if you realize that you don't like learning languages, maybe you've just not found the right way for you to learn a language. Maybe if you are a more visual person, it's better for you to watch videos on YouTube or watch films. And for example, listening to the audiobook in your target language will be not effective for you at all. And when you try to learn your words in your target language, maybe you did it wrong. Maybe you try to remember everything from a piece of paper, but it would be more effective for you to use some kind of app, for example Quizlet, or maybe it's easier for you to gain a knowledge from a new language from a conversation. And maybe you have a friend who is a native speaker in your target language, and you can ask him to speak to you in this language. For example, I've started to learn Serbian in this way, by the way, because I have an amazing friend who is a Serbian native speaker. And at least for me, I realized that it's a very efficient way to learn a new language. But in order to understand what way of learning is more suitable for you, you need to try many different things. You need to try to watch YouTube videos, watch films, listen to podcasts, listen to audiobooks, read books, or try to speak with somebody in your target language. And after you try all of this, you will understand what way of studying a language is more comfortable for you, what way of studying a language is more suitable for you. Maybe it will be not only one way, but maybe a couple of ways. It's absolutely okay, and it's your language learning routine that is suitable for you, and you should understand by yourself what is most suitable for you, because no one single person on earth could not figure it out for you. So that's all for today. I really hope that this video was useful for you. That's all my thoughts about this topic and about this question that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I really hope that I answered these questions as I can see it, and I think that we can have a pretty good conversation in the comments about what do you think about, do you need passion to learn languages? I mentioned many times on this channel that I really believe that discipline is more important than motivation, but it's far more difficult to stay disciplined if you don't like what you're doing. And I really hope that in this video I try to convince you a little bit that learning languages can be fun and learning languages can bring joy to the people. So, because it's really what I believe in. So I really hope that this video was useful for you, and if it was so, you can support me, my channel and my mission on YouTube by subscribing to this channel and pushing the like button or sharing this video with the people for whom it may be interesting and useful. So I really appreciate your support. I'm very thankful that you're subscribing to this channel. I'm very happy about it, and I'm very happy that this channel is growing. So thank you very much for watching this video. I wish you a good day, good evening, or whatever time of the day it's in your country. So I really hope that you're doing well in your language studies, and I really hope that you will enjoy your language studies as much as I do. If you have some questions, you definitely can write them below in the comment section. I read all the comments and try to answer all the comments under my videos. And thank you again for watching. Have a great day and see you in the next videos.